Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
What's up?
kind people.
How we doing?
This is the Art, Beauty, Equilibrium podcast, which you already know, live from Los
Thank
Angeles.
you. Tell them.
Hey, man.
It's free.
Hey, it's free. You know, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We're going to jump right into what we talking about today. Shima, you want to take care of that for us?
Man, we have Trump. Is it fake news? What's going on with him? Is he sick? Does he have COVID? A lot of rumors are spreading around about him not having it. But as you can see, he was in the hospital. Walter Reed, we'll talk about it. Also, reparations in California. Are they paying black people now for being descendants of slaves? We'll see. Also, COVID-19 or whatever the pandemic, will things go back to normal?
Yeah, let's jump right into it. So, Donald Trump.
Done messed around.
Man, what y'all think, man?
And
Do
caught
y'all
the
think this dude
CO.
actually caught it?
VID.
I think he pulling a pump fake on us, y'all.
I think
No.
he did. Is he going to get the vaccination? Did he get it already?
He said he had a lot of good, drugs, a lot of good things that he tried.
Because I felt the way to get the entire world to agree to that vaccination, it would be a very clever move for the president of the United States, the representative of our country. It would make all the sense in the world for him to catch COVID and then not be on it anymore after the vaccination.
But he didn't say he got the vaccination. He said that
Well,
they're
maybe
still
if it-
developing it.
Right, but I feel like it may be leading up to that because he was already
see what you're
talking
saying.
about
I see
all
where
of the
you're going with
things.
So you're on the side where
They're trying to promote
you
the
think
vaccination.
you think he got a trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, you always do, man. That's Donald Trump.
What do you think about them saying that he's trying to get out of the debate because the first one was like a rap, like a debacle?
That debate was something else, man.
I look better than you.
That was
I flow better
trash,
than you,
bro.
I eat better than you.
Man, that was trash. But that might be it. But I don't get it. You know, especially the wave. You know, he takes the little drive and wave around the hospital, and he's already back in the White House already. Like, if you got COVID, it ain't even been 2 weeks, and you back at home.
He the president probably more privy, man, to different treatment.
Oh, he for
And
sure
that's
got
the
that.
thing. This is the thing. One thing I don't understand is he has, top health care, but he's trying to take our health care away from us. Where we're gonna have to pay. That ain't adding up to me.
He been hustling. That's how he got
That don't
there.
mean that's cool.
Hustling
He's
ain't always
hustling.
cool.
It's a difference between hustling and trying to take care of the country.
Well, some people
Depending
feel,
on the hustler.
Some people
No,
feel like he's
no.
downplaying it. So then you got some people that feel like he's downplaying it. I've been seeing a lot of that, and they say he really is sick, but he downplaying it. And then others feel like you mentioned earlier, like he's just trying to get out of debates or possibly push a vaccine.
That was more like a rap battle.
What do you think about him basically saying that you have to don't let it dominate you? Because to me, it may seem like that can be a little insulting, especially since lives were lost.
Exactly.
From the disease, so that's something that's very
Lives was lost.
Yeah.
I had a
About
buddy. He said he was coughing up
personality.
blood.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, so you can't. What you mean? Don't let it dominate you, bro.
Right.
That's still along the lines of like the people that say they don't believe it. Like I've even said that, and I kind of have to soften my stance a little bit because I've been around people and have said that, and they're like, "Nah, people are really out here passing away." So for him to say that might be a little insensitive.
And not only like just one person, sometimes whole family members. I remember seeing a family of like maybe 3 or 4 people passing away. So
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and Damon brought up a good point. He says he wants to be the hero and the victim at the same time.
I can see that, Damon. I can see that.
Very unique role.
Hey, everybody want that
Very
flu
good point.
game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody you're not Jordan.
Like, I always got to take it back to sports, man.
You're not Jordan.
Like,
homie.
let's not forget the flu game
Yeah.
was impressive, right?
That
But it
was impressive.
But it was more impressive because he had the flu.
Yeah.
Or at least we thought he
Yeah.
did.
The
Right.
player you. Mhm.
So So this
Michael
is,
Jordan.
He might want his flu game.
Hey man, off topic. I heard he was really just drunk. He didn't have the flu.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It looked good.
I
It's
heard
good
Jordan
for
was drunk. You had the flu, bro.
Yeah,
He
that-
said too
It's
many.
good for TV, man.
Yeah. He still got that IV link to him and got what he
Yeah,
need.
you coming right in the White House with ripping off your hospital bracelet,
Exactly.
getting right back to work.
And
That's just
the statement by him was reckless.
He was supposed to
was
quarantine
reckless.
for 2 weeks.
Right,
It's only
right.
been like 2.5 days or something.
Right, Vanity B said he was back at work 2 days later. Now, what do they do? Do they shut down the West Wing? What do you do? Like quarantine the whole White House?
with
Man.
him. I don't know because he didn't even get inside yet. He ripped his mask off.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
everything's okay, everybody. Let's get back to work.
Yeah, so
The
His
people at the
IV
hospital,
sounding.
the people at the hospital love me.
He be talking just like that.
did
MJ
did
lose the
MJ
flu?
lose the flu game? Did MJ lose the flu game?
No, what?
Come on, that was the flu game.
No, he won.
Yeah, I don't know.
What you talking about? Don't even ask questions like that.
It's
Now
like-
Damon about to come for your head.
Michael Jordan.
Get him, Damon.
Damon,
Yeah.
Damon, I better leave him alone.
Yeah, you
Damon, put your
better-
dirt, put all your dirt on Front Street. I'm talking about the
man.
darkest of dirts.
And,
Boy,
and a lot of
David
people are
Lowe.
speculating, like, hold up, man. You got airlifted to a hospital. You stayed there a few days. And I never remember a president, in that type of condition, just to come right back out in what, 2 days, 3 days?
man, like it was nothing.
Like, I'm good. Like he walking off a sprained ankle or something, And
I
Hey,
mean, they're
Brandon
not going
said
to
he
treat
was-
the president with
He was back in 2 days because he never had it. Go ahead, Shima. I'm sorry.
Smoking mirrors.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Brandon.
Take away from that trash debate. I see you, Brandon.
I take.
Hey,
I give it to you,
so
Brandon.
so that's a popular opinion. Like the
Ooh.
debate was so bad, they called interference.
So not to stay in with the sports analogies, but that's like when a player mess up on the court and he act like he hurt. Like when he missed that
Exactly.
wide open layup and
Hamstring.
yeah, that's
Right.
why you.
Remember the episode of Martin when it was losing to
to the girls,
to,
yeah.
to the WNBA, and he just started. Everybody had a hammy.
My knee, my knee.
So I get that theory too. It's kind of like, hey, that debate was horrible.
Yeah,
Hey man,
I got to get him to feel
And
sorry
I
for
have.
him.
I don't want to point the finger, but it was Trump because he didn't want to. He didn't want to have a smooth debate. He wanted to.
I'm going to talk about your son. I'm going
Hey,
to
that
talk about
was-
your son more. I'm going
that-
to talk
that
about
was-
your
To
son
me,
one more
there was a
time.
lot of unanswered questions, and when you can pivot into BS all of the time,
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
Yeah.
it just you just serving warm. mess up
And
to people.
America, this is what you want your president to be? Really? Really?
And he said, he stood up there and he said, I haven't felt this good in 20 years. And took a deep breath and he was like, back. Like, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like,
That's
bro,
Yeah, Donald
I
Trump,
even heard
man.
them. I even heard them talking about not having the debate anymore.
No, you
Right.
gotta have a
Yeah,
debate.
yeah.
You know, this is. He better come. I don't care if he has pneumonia, sickle cell, bro. You better get up there and debate because you need to be the president.
Exactly.
Quit all the smoke and mirrors and really do. You got one. Do your job. You got one job.
You have
Do
one
it,
job.
please. Can you finally just be the president?
Exactly.
and you notice how they were asking details about his actual health. Like, what's his breathing? What's his temperature? Doctor was like, I'm not telling y'all none of that.
Because he's
You
regular.
ain't got it.
He regular.
Anyway, what's up next?
You know what
we-
happened? This is what happened.
Go ahead.
He went to the hospital, but his stylist came to come fix that track that was showing during the debate. That's what happened, bro.
You know what?
Only
That's
a
what
barber
happened,
will
bro.
recognize the track.
Yeah, that's
Hair
what happened,
game.
bro.
Hair game. Hair
Yeah.
The hair
He had
game
it.
was fault. That's what it was.
Hey, Donald, come holler at us. We'll make sure your track will never show,
All
player.
that man
Art, the
weaves,
equilibrium.
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
He'd been here
my
like,
God.
These guys love me.
You know what?
no, it's just for the business.
We'll hook your hair up.
If
We'll hook
you are
your hair up.
listening right now, watching, hit the like button.
Yes,
Subscribe.
please like,
Make sure you
subscribe,
tune in.
and share.
Thank you. Thank
we
you.
on YouTube, y'all.
Yes, YouTube.
Apple, Spotify.
Anchor.
We on everything, man. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you.
You know, man, we gonna move. We gonna shift Shift gears.
What we got?
Reparations.
Yeah.
Reparations, y'all.
Ooh, we might get some money.
So California, y'all, are they trying to get reparations?
Gavin Newsom actually signed.
Oh man, you about to
off
see
on,
Benzes and
like a research group.
Question, but what are the stipulations? Because it's for people who families were enslaved.
Well, there was a bill signed that said he had to establish a task force, so a group of people. I think it's 9 individuals, or it's a group of people that are asked to determine all that, and they have 1 year starting going back to June. So by June 2021, they have to turn over who they think should qualify and how they should qualify and what forms of payment can be made.
Well, I think I know how it should start.
in the dough.
Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it means that they got a discussion going.
I know how it should start. If anybody with melanin is in your skin, you deserve reparations.
Got to be careful because you can buy that melanin now.
Oh yeah, like old girl, yeah. No, if you
Wait till
born
they
with
tell
melanin,
y'all that only 0.5% of people are descendant of a slave. People gonna be so mad.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that's real.
but the question is, do you think some people feel like, once again, you ever notice how, okay, it's election time, they start fixing the streets.
Right.
They
exactly.
start painting. They start acting like they're talking directly to you. You know, in the middle of the debate when Joe said, I'm talking to you at the dinner table.
Yeah.
You know,
Get real.
Is this the same, gesture of, you know what? Because a lot of people are not feeling Gavin right now.
Well, the lady who did introduce the bill, she did say that, who was from the Congressional Black Caucus, she did say that this is not a response to
George
Floyd or
Yeah.
any of the things that are going on right now as far as like protesting and police brutality. So,
On her end.
on her
it's,
end.
It's
exactly.
not.
She
It's
said
not.
This has been in the works.
See, but here's how the game go. I believe her. Like, in
Right.
other words, she's saying,
Right.
what does it say? The dark,
Sorry, Lynden.
Darker you are, the more money you get.
Lynden gonna still be at work.
Look. See, I knew he was coming.
Colors,
I
colors,
told you he's gonna
Colorism
come get
is
you.
real.
Get up, Damon. Get up.
So you trying to tell me that if you mixed, you can't get
Nah,
you
they
can't get no bread?
He's saying less money. So they're going to have
Yeah.
a color wheel.
Hey man, nah, nigga. I can't control that.
You can't do that.
Nah, I'm
is
75% brother, so
When
they gonna run
bust
me
that paper
75%
bag,
of that
back
check,
out.
nigga.
Bring that paper bag test back out.
I don't even know
man.
them other Korean folks, nigga. I don't know none of them, nigga.
Yo,
Oh man,
that's
hilarious.
crazy. He said you still going to have to work.
But
But no,
I
like I
mean,
was saying, I think that she is telling the truth. But that doesn't mean that they're not politicizing it. It's like
Right,
you
it
could
is
be
convenient,
trying to
mighty
push a bill
convenient.
through your whole life. That could have been your calling. And then with all of this social unrest and rioting and I'm doing bad, I might be like, hey, remember that bill we rejected 1,000 times? Let's push it on through right now.
Right.
Oh man, look at too much crush.
Too much
Let's
crap.
think
He
about it.
divided
That's
light
why
skinned
research
people.
group.
Hey,
We are not
Think
going
about
to
it.
make this a light skin, dark skin situation.
We're not gonna do that.
We can't do that right
We're
now,
gonna say that
y'all.
for next
See, but
episode.
y'all hilarious.
Hey, you know what? That'll be divide and conquer all over again.
Oh man, don't put that in the air, D.
Oh, it's out there.
Oh
Worldwide.
man.
Hey,
but
if they really cut your check according to your complexion, come on. That's
gonna be
can't do
bad.
that.
Nah,
They're not gonna do that.
They're not gonna do that at all. At
Hey,
all,
man.
at all.
But look, straight up. But what if we actually have reparations? It'd have to be some type of system because you already see with this, shenanigans. I'm not gonna say what it is,
Right.
But the shenanigans going on right now.
With all this money flowing,
cats is gonna be broke,
man.
fast.
You about to see Benzes,
Yeah,
Rollies,
Cadillacs.
zip up chains,
Well,
bed.
Well,
at least it'll stimulate.
it'll stimulate the economy
so.
for sure.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
we already stimulating it. We should stimulate the hell out of it.
Because you think about it, people don't really discriminate with
Money.
black people.
Yeah,
with
when it
where
comes
they
to their
spend
money.
their money at.
Yeah.
I'm saying right
They
now,
discriminate against black people, but not their money.
they cut us on reparations. We blowing up.
Yeah, we don't need to blow up.
It's like that. Remember that Dave Chappelle skit? When
Oh,
Eric
yeah,
got
when
everybody
Eric-
reparations.
He was like, "I'm rich." Yeah, no, we don't need it. I mean,
we gonna
we need a
invest it.
system.
I meant what we gonna do.
Yeah. See, you're gonna.
But we need to be we, not just we. We need to be we and
Right.
make sure that we all do something.
Right, because
with our
collectively,
money.
you know.
But everybody ain't gonna do that. Come on, man.
But still, we have to have hope. Man, I can't.
I got no hope. I know what
we
niggas
cannot
gonna
keep
do.
having a conversation about
It's,
what
it's
we
gonna be some people that
We
we
gonna
can't
be
keep
out here
having
icy.
negative conversations. What we ain't gonna do. We have to at least say we need to encourage.
Right,
something.
right.
you can't worry
Nah, all
about
jokes
the
aside.
people that are not gonna do the right thing with it. You just got when you get it, just do the right thing with it.
Yeah.
When you get it, you know.
You
what I'm
that's
saying?
an uphill battle. Just be happy if they give us all our bread. Whatever we need, be happy with that.
I know.
But don't worry about what niggas gonna do, because you know what some gonna do.
I mean,
You can't- you
I don't-
better do the right thing
I'm
with
not trying to
yours.
have that. I'm not trying to have that convo. You know,
Right.
Of what I just hope that we can help get these people to do something better
Right.
with it.
I tell you this, a
Because-
lot will though.
But I don't. I mean,
But I still hope they talking about. I still hope that they're talking about this in like December, January, after
Yeah.
all the dust settles. You know that was my.
Or you think they're just trying to get our vote?
Man, it's good. It's good optics.
Right.
It sounds good, looks good.
that's
but,
a good question, Damon.
But are you gonna pay?
It should.
Reparation disqualified.
I hope it does not disqualify
Oh, yeah.
people from
All that's
public
over with.
assistance.
And it depends on what that checklist says too on the what the research group reports, because it's a lot of variables.
Right.
So we'll see.
No, you know what they have. Somebody asked, have they mentioned how much the reparations could be? They haven't with this task force. So basically, there's a few other states that are doing this too, but they're getting groups of people together to figure out all of this. So every state is probably not going to be the same, but they are assigning people to try to figure out the dollar amount, and there's a way to do that. I think we talked about that in the past episode where
we
they
did.
have people that can put a dollar amount on, the labor. Now it's not going to include everything, of course. It's going. It's
can
gonna
never
be-
pay that-
You can
it's
never
never
pay that
enough
back.
money to
You know
pay.
what I'm saying? But the check would be a nice gesture, because it's all about making that right. It's just a gesture to say, hey, you know what, this is a wrong you suffered.
But I think what would really make things right is not only cutting a check, but behaving different. Like if we still getting dealt with
I was just about to bring
Yeah.
that
in the
up.
wrong way,
I was
people still
just
getting
about to bring
shot.
that. That's
You
a
feel
good
me?
question. Like,
yeah, go ahead.
If it's going to be reparations, it needs to be reparations around the board. Not
Thank
just
you.
money, but
Right.
behavioral traits with,
Right.
the systems of schools,
'Cause it's-
how we're
yeah.
getting treated by the police,
Speak on it.
All of that.
jobs. Like
Speak
it needs
on
to
it.
be more than just, let me give you a check. No,
Yeah.
I don't
Let me
need.
ask
I
you
need more
this.
than a check.
Let me ask you this: how do
Facts.
you right or wrong in the way of okay, we're talking about reparations, right?
Yes.
But what about the millions of inventions?
Oh my!
Stolen
what about,
drip.
Right. What about
Ooh,
Yes.
just the foundation of this country being built?
man. The truth.
We're talking about buildings, railroads, properties, lost, damages.
Red lights,
The
peanut
traffic
butter.
light.
How do you exactly?
Yeah.
How do you basically
peanut butter.
right or wrong on that kind of scale? you
Yeah,
know?
how do you?
Right.
Yeah, and that's
What do you
what
do?
I'm saying. Even in the calculations, that can't be taken into consideration,
Right.
Right.
Yeah, see, that's
which
too
is
much.
messed up.
Because we've contributed so much to this country.
Right.
And still,
Something as simple as Jack Daniels. I just read the story
Jack
recently. in the
Daniels,
past,
all this
2
time.
years,
all this
Jack
time, my
Daniels.
brother
So he
been at
has a
Jack
whole
Daniels.
family who even works at the company. At the factory now.
That's crazy.
So
Man.
we'll see.
Yes, it would. Now that would be tricky.
I would
See,
I would
I
like to
really-
see for truth to circulate like that, along with the money. You know what? Go ahead and keep it real. Y'all made
Right.
all this.
Right.
Yeah.
To start, we would have to have some type of free education and free health care. That it has to start that way.
Yeah.
Then give us some money on top of that.
Yeah. Right. Facts.
When it comes to healthcare, we have to give free
But see, there's
psychological or psychology,
yeah,
there's-
because money is just part of it. Like
Yeah, it's just money.
Right.
You
And
made a
that's
good
not
point,
gonna help
man.
anything.
Right.
Here, how many people right now, they're just now doing things to basically bring equality into medicine, bring equality into engineering, bring equality, yada, yada, yada.
And it's
we hear it
still
every
hard.
day.
Yeah.
Right.
But see,
so-
that's why too. Going back to what you were saying when you was like, we need to do the right thing with the money if we get it. Because you think about it, if we start, like, we get the money and we invest into our neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, buy things and put resources in our own neighborhoods, then we get power in our neighborhood where you get a little say-so with certain things, you know, where you can.
Politicians, political influence.
Right. So we can work our way up to it, too, if they don't want to do that. But, you know.
And research and publish more things on, medicine that have to do with like African Americans. You know what I mean? Publish.
You know better, you do better.
Of black skin conditions and these dermatological journals. You know, just do something different. You know.
Damien is on the road today. He said, "Shima, people gonna cancel you for all this knowledge."
Yeah. We might not get monetized.
We not gonna let them cancel Shima.
Might be.
Hey, we might not
queen.
get paid for this one.
That's the queen. We ain't gonna let them cancel Shima.
Shima dropping gems.
Sometimes
Shima
we gotta
dropping
drop some
gems,
man.
Yeah.
No,
Sometimes
don't.
we gotta
That's facts, though. You can't just give us a check and expect everything to be okay.
What y'all
because
been doing?
you know what somebody mentioned in the shop last week? They said, you got to think about this for 1 second. Okay, if African Americans are any group of people, right, that have been wronged, if they carry that trauma with them, if they carry that in their culture, right, you don't think the same is true for your counterparts? You don't think that, on the other side of this issue, our counterparts, you don't think that this affects you some kind of way?
Right.
So they got to study both sides. You can't just look at how we're affected. How was everybody affected by slavery for 400 years?
True.
Do you have a complex? Do you have any issues walking around knowing that your ancestors enslaved these other people?
Yeah.
Right.
Because now that's my fault. That's all right. Now that's facts. Because this is going to sound weird, but you may have some white people who was around back then that was never cool with that.
Exactly.
And probably got issues out of this world from, just the,
Like,
that's
do you
why,
have,
that's
PTSD
something to,
from just being, a certain color.
that's something to make sure you keep your eye on in the future. We will definitely revisit this. We're going to move along. But, yeah, that's something to keep an eye out for because I don't think that's going to go anywhere. So now, normalcy. Is it? I read an article basically that was saying the sooner, it was so cold. It said in plain black and white, bold, we're never going back to normal. The sooner you accept it, the better off you'll be. No. This is the new life.
We're not.
And I was like,
so we're going to have to walk around with masks on all the goddamn time?
Yes, they about to force you to do what they say.
Not just the mask, but they were saying how like
all that free will shit over with.
Yeah, and large companies are starting to invest in their actual brick and mortar and locations and their infrastructure for this.
Right.
So they're saying they're not going to make these decisions unless this is here to stay. So like Walmart, for instance, said they're redesigning their stores to where you pretty much don't have to touch nothing.
Yeah.
You come in there with your phone out. They said all the browsing stuff is over with. Ain't no more window shopping,
What?
Yeah, those days, they said the way it's going to be set up is like you go in there to really just get what you have in your cart and then leave. It's not going to be like, let me walk through Burlington Coat Factory today, see if I can see something.
That's terrible.
Wow,
that's how you make money. You know how many people buy things under the...
Man, hey, the best deal you ever got in your life, you didn't go in there to get.
You ain't lying.
You know what I mean? It's something you just saw.
Right.
So
that's
and
I'm
one
talking about
thing.
that covers everything.
But this
Especially
is
shoes.
related to what we talked about, before the AI, AI, doing everything for you. But I'm concerned because what about the jobs of the people?
Oh, those are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you think about it, they're going to probably robots. It's going to be less people, probably self-checkout.
Don't let the system go down or get hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That rich poor class is about to get strong.
What are some things that y'all have seen that have like completely changed that you think might not go back, that you've already seen has changed?
Oh, our industry's for sure gonna change.
Yeah, I don't see a time.
Besides us, Walmart needed to hurry up because they weren't even whipping out the shopping cart.
I could see
2 weeks ago.
I could see movie theaters and things like that never being the same. Maybe they'll remove like few seats in between each things, mask only. Like everything's about to be spaced out.
You're making more money being able to stream, from people being able to stream right from
Yeah.
the comfort of their own.
They said the
home,
movie
so-
theaters in general might be over with.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Right.
some things gonna
Nightlife
fold.
is gonna be gone.
Right.
Yeah,
And man, that plays a big part. That's music.
yeah.
Like that's alcohol consumption.
I think
You know, if you
clubs
get-
and things may be going too.
That's
That's
nightlife, bro.
nightlife. Okay, yeah. I thought you- yeah.
It might
That's
also
funny.
usher in, different things like remember prohibition and stuff. You know what I mean? How people were like sneaking.
Yeah.
I think people gonna take it to the underground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sneaking
Yeah.
to the
Yeah,
underground.
the juke joints was
I
gonna
was even
make a
talking
strong
to this-
comeback.
It was crazy. I was at that that spot where we get that bowl at
Oh yeah.
Trip Park, right? The staff walked out on the manager because there was no AC yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody was just feeling bad for this one lady because she had to take care of all these orders, and it was a
Man.
gang of them. So me and this gentleman, we were sitting outside talking, and we were just like, going on about, just what's going on right now, and he was just saying like, like Mammoth and everything, like it's gonna be like reservations for things, like going snowboarding and doing all kind of just extracurricular activities. And
I could see that.
that's gonna be a hassle for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shonda concerts. Yes,
Concerts,
I miss
yeah,
concerts
Shonda
so
said
much.
concerts.
Oh my goodness,
I
yeah.
personally ain't going back to concerts.
Hey, but you know what? You know
Miss
what?
them.
One of my customers has he just put me up on this thing they got where they do drive-in concerts now, where you the same way you see a
yeah.
movie theater.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to see if he'll come on here and explain it one episode. But he said those have been working and being very
Isn't
successful.
Snoop doing a drive-through concert? Snoop Dogg.
Oh, probably so.
so,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that might be the new
That's
thing.
kinda
The only-
cool.
It's
That's
cool.
It's kind of cool, but
I
it's,
sit in
cool,
my car.
but it's kind
but
of not.
the only bad thing is security.
Oh yeah, because now you got. But see, you shouldn't be tripping if you in your car, man. If you in your
Man,
car,
you will be
I know,
surprised, bro.
I know,
What they gonna be
bro,
tripping
but,
on?
You
but-
shouldn't be tripping, period.
But what I'm
Guaranteed
saying,
they're gonna have like a drive-through X-ray for that ass.
but I'm
For
saying
real.
if you getting into
Some
it at a
kinda,
drive-in concert, man, you was gonna get into it no matter where you went.
If you can walk up
Facts.
now, they can have like a digital temperature machine
But at
and not even
concerts,
have
though,
to.
But how you
touch
gonna
you.
how you gonna drink and smoke and drive?
Damn it, say, could you imagine?
People gonna be smoking, drinking,
Could you
and
imagine
driving
a
at the same
speakeasy
time.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's
with no mask?
Right.
Like, hey man, I know where they party with no mask.
yeah, that's gonna be kind of weird though. Like technically, you drinking and driving. You be buzzed at concerts. Now you're not gonna be buzzed at a concert because you got to
Right.
operate your vehicle. Like that's. I
And
don't
then
know.
what if you Uber?
No.
So we'll
you
just
still
have a
go-
season
you're
every
still
time,
gonna
like
be-
the flu.
Oh,
You think they'll have a season
Yeah.
every
This gonna
time?
make having a car so crucial.
Man,
yeah,
crucial.
because if you ain't, yeah, that means in certain cities like New York, a lot of people don't have cars.
Everything
You
about
know?
to get hard, man.
Oh man,
it's
that's
just
gonna be
the world
crazy.
is gonna be different.
And that's just like entertainment. Then you move on to like, have you noticed just the conduct, the way that we look at each other? You can really feel like when I get out. I just went to get some gas at Costco yesterday, and if you even get out your car to get to the gas pump, people are ice grilling you, man. Like, where your mask at, man? I'm like, dude,
They can miss me with that.
Oh,
shit.
don't
I'm
mess
like,
around and forget.
I'm like 30 feet from you, bro.
Yeah.
and I'm touching right.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
getting
miss
right
me
back
with
in
that.
my car. Like,
I'm sorry, I'm not wearing a mask outside to walk around.
Nope.
Now, if I get close in proximity, I'll put my
for
mask
sure,
on.
for sure.
But I did hear on the radio just this weekend, they said they encourage people to wear a mask in your backyard. I have never heard that before.
In your backyard?
During this whole time.
Oh,
I didn't
come
hear
on,
that.
bro.
So I'm like, so now you have to be in your own backyard
Gyms.
with a mask?
That's another
Yeah.
one. Gyms are. I don't think they're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah,
back to
for
regular.
sure.
The
Nah,
gyms,
that's Jim. No.
Oh yeah.
working out, all that's over with.
It's
too.
gonna be a whole lot of fat people.
Oh,
No offense.
hey, if you're not working out, you're gonna gain weight.
You go gain weight. Yeah, it's
Yo.
okay. It is
We're
what
gonna
it
be
is.
out of shape.
There
Can't
you
even
go.
play
Let me say out of shape
basketball.
people. Let me take back the fat, but out of shape people. Yeah.
Yeah, we got skinny fat.
No, we got skinny out of
slim,
shape.
slim thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be out of shape. You
Let me
got
ask you this: when they do open it, or allow more, who are the first groups of people back in there? You don't want to be like the first people, out and about.
that first batch.
Yeah.
You just
You know what? You know what I seen.
I can't
though?
answer that question.
I think they may start. I saw this one country where they had everybody in these like umbrellas that went kind of like over their whole upper body, and they were partying like that. So that might be the future. Like you go to a event like Coachella with a bubble over your head, you know?
I'm not rolling.
Hey man, it's
Well,
gonna
that's
get
the show,
desperate
y'all.
out
Just
here.
a bubble like this?
It's gonna get desperate.
I'm not rolling.
You wanna go to Coachella or not?
Hey,
No,
man.
good.
Just think we're already at the end of 2020. COVID has been here since the last winter. So
All right, y'all.
second winter.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
It's free, y'all.
Shoot your boy
That's
out.
right, Shonda.
Please
Shonda
don't
said
cancel me,
Hey,
y'all.
the gym is not the only place to work
We are
out.
not gonna let them cancel you out. Shout out to Damien, everybody else that commented.
Shout out.
Yep.
Thanks for everybody checking in on us.
Have a good one.
Have a good week, y'all.
Make sure to
Love
catch us
y'all.
on all major streaming platforms.
All of them. Google,
And go get
YouTube.
your merch.
Yes.
artbeautequilibrium.com.
Get your
Right,
merch.
that's right.